We're getting like high resolution pictures of the paintings and we're working on them, trying to rejuvenate the colors, the cracks, and the backgrounds. And at the end of the project, we want to have like better versions of the artworks and then display it for the visitors in the museum. And the project was like a Data Plus project last summer, so they created this crack detection / color segmentation app. As a computer scientist, it really teaches me Python. Like I knew a little bit Python before, but it's just like more advanced, so it's like really helping with me that.
One of the things that we're trying to do with this is we want to keep it open source so that it could be used by a lot of people, not just people who own the proprietary software. So a lot of the algorithms were developed in MATLAB, and so we are trying to port it over to Python and using GIMP, which is sort of an open source alternative to Photoshop.
I mean, as someone who wants to major in art history, maybe I can bring in those kind of art historical knowledge about like the ingredients that were used and the techniques that were used to like make the painting more similar to the original painting.
And also like when we were working with these paintings, like for example, like before we started our crack detection, we went to NCMA, North Carolina Museum of Art, and we talked to the curators because we have to understand their point of view as well. It's just like not like a random painting thrown at you and it just like crack detecting. You have to understand like, for example, like with like how light comes to that painting, how it should reflect, how like the painting and like the figure isn't that important. So you really want to understand what you're doing and what you're working on.
This project, I definitely get to collaborate with the like widest breadth of people, which is like curators and mathematicians and signal and people who are into imaging and all these different ideas. I hope it doesn't just live at NCMA and Duke. I think we want it to be something that all art historians can use and even museum visitors can use, so that maybe it lives on their smartphone and they could play around with it on their smartphones when they're at the museum, become a little bit more engaged with the paintings.